Hello! I've decided to make a vlog about, well, I don't know, about whatever is going on with the corona and Norway and how things are going and, well, art life. Um, yeah, it's been pretty weird lately, especially today. Also, since Christmas, I've changed my sleeping pattern. So I've gone to bed at like 7 in the evening, or maybe 8, and then I've started to wake up at like 3 or 4 a.m., which is pretty nice. And I'm doing it because if I work on my iPad after I've put my son to bed, then I'm not able to sleep. And I need sleep to be happy and creative and, all of these things. So I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna try to turn around things and see how that works. And it's working pretty well, I must say. I feel way more rested, I have more energy. I think yesterday was probably the first day where things didn't work out properly. I went to bed at 7, and then I woke up at quarter to 12. And I was like, oh, kind of hungry, can't sleep. And then I checked my phone and I saw that I got a message from my boss saying that our office wants, or our company wants everyone to work from home for an unknown period of time, which we were halfway prepared for. Just didn't expect it to happen so soon, to be honest. So, well, I couldn't sleep more after, and I was like, okay, what am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to wake up in 3 hours, and then I rolled around in bed for a bit, so I still couldn't sleep. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna get up and be creative and do something. So I got out of bed around 1 a.m. and started working on some art and did that for around 3 hours. Had my morning coffee at 1 in the night, which was pretty weird. I mean, I'm already pretty used to having my morning coffee at like 3 or 4, which is now pretty nice. But this was a bit weird, and ironically, it's what time is it? It's 7:30 p.m. and I'm not sleepy still, and I haven't slept today, and it's weird. I don't know why I'm not sleepy. I should be sleepy, but I'm not. Anyway, so I spent the whole day today working from home for my regular job and for my freelance job. I mean, it's working out okay. I'm lucky in that sense, or my office and everyone is lucky that they can work from home because it's not everyone who can do that. But a lot of my friends have been ordered to do the same, so it seems like more and more companies are just, telling all their employees that they prefer them to work from home just to like prevent the coronavirus to spread around. Um, so yeah, I think like my team has been communicating on, yeah, it's called Teams, like it's a Windows product, I think. So that has been working out pretty well. And yeah, I mean it's nice to be at home, but like it's just day one and I can already feel that I'm like in need of wanting to talk to people, and that I'm gonna go a bit crazy. And yeah, it's really a surreal situation. Like I've never experienced anything like this, and the fact that we don't know, like, is it 1 week, is it 2 weeks, is it a month or more? It's so weird. Like I didn't think it was gonna come to this. It's yeah, it's crazy. But it's also good in terms of like not spreading the virus or preventing the virus from spreading. I mean, uh, it's already well, the damage is already done. And I think yesterday we were 277 people infected, or confirmed infections. What? Confirmed infected people. And just a little while ago, I went up to 489. So yeah, and we're, well, apparently in a phase where we don't know where the virus is coming from anymore, and it's just spreading among everything and everywhere, and so people have to be careful. Um, Yes, I was also talking with a friend of mine today, saying, just like joking a bit, but saying like, oh, what are we supposed to do if everyone is put into like quarantine and everyone has to stay home and you know, um, for weeks and weeks. Then like, how are we gonna keep our sanity? And then I was like, okay, well, as long as we have internet, maybe we can still, you know, I don't know, FaceTime or something. I mean, something has to be done, or else we're gonna go crazy, I would say. Um, Also, I was supposed to go to Amsterdam in 1 week to see my friends. Obviously, I can't do that now, so that's a bit sad, but logically, I understand why. And I don't even know if like how things are gonna be in the summer. Like, I recently bought a ticket for Lightbox Expo. I have no clue if Lightbox Expo is still gonna be, a thing. Like, everything is so insecure. You don't know anything. Like, it's like you still buy tickets because you don't know, and you don't know if things are gonna get canceled or not. Same with, I have some festival tickets for the summer that I'm supposed to, go to, but I'm starting to think that, it's not gonna turn out to be anything. And I'm also a bit scared of buying plane tickets because it's not for sure you're gonna get refunded, and then, yeah, you don't know. So I think I'm gonna wait as long as possible to buy plane tickets, especially to the US. But then you also have to apply for whatever it's called when you go to the US. It's not a visa, but, or, yeah. So we will have to see, and I hope that someone at Lightbox Expo can inform us about something. What else? Well, some of you might know that I have a son, and I have 70% of the responsibility for him on my own. And for the moment, daycare is still open, but like, I don't know for how long. That's also such a surreal scenario. Like, daycare is getting closed because it is happening some places in Norway now, and the school right next to ours, which is the school my son will go to when he gets a bit older, is gonna close within some few days. Which I then assume that daycare will also close, and then how in the world am I supposed to work 2 jobs and be a mom at the same time? It's gonna be really, really hard, I think. I just don't know how to cope with it all, because at the moment it's going okay. I can still manage everything, but, I'm not gonna be able to do my regular job 100%, nor my freelance job in addition to being a mom. And oops, yeah. So I don't know. I wonder how my sanity will survive all of this, and the stress factor and everything. I mean, I just hope that, that we're able to stop the virus as fast as we can. But yeah, it's like no one knows anything, and I'm trying to not like buy too much food because I don't know if there's any point. I have some food in the freezer, and I have some food in, that I haven't eaten, so maybe it will be okay. I don't know. I have no clue. I'm just really grateful that my great grandma and grandma and my mom don't live in Oslo. My great grandma, she's pretty old. She's almost 90, or she will turn 90 in November. So I just cross my fingers and hope she will be fine up north, far up north, and that no one comes to visit, and no one brings any virus to her, or, as few people as possible. So, yeah. And then I've talked a bit with my friends in Holland today, and also I was communicating a bit with Loish on Twitter, and they're not doing anything near to what Norway is doing. I think they've started to shut down things, or close schools and everything, and make people work from home in the south of Holland. But I was really surprised to hear that, they didn't do anything. For me, it seems like Norway are doing quite a lot compared to the other countries around us. But I don't know if you guys have, any info about how it is where you're living. I'm curious to hear how that is. So if you feel like leaving a comment and telling me how it is, I will be happy to read it and see how people are dealing with it. Yeah. Oh yeah, and then there has been some other changes, like, so now it's illegal to have events with 500 people or more than 500 people. You're not allowed to. Um, Also, you have to. I think you have to get approval to have events with more than 100 people. And in restaurants, you can still go out and eat, and you can still like go to like bars and everything. But you should like. I think you're supposed to keep 1 meter distance, and the restaurants has to make sure that there's like 1 meter in between the tables. I just don't know how the restaurant business is gonna survive at all. I hope it's gonna be okay. It's like, I don't know. It's so weird to see how everything is affected in the economy, and people are getting permitted. Is it called permitted? Yeah. Well, like not getting paid, and yeah, told to stay home, and yeah, I just don't know how it's gonna go down at all, to be honest. And yeah, they're also talking about uh, only letting a certain amount of people in on the buses or the public transport, and that you're not allowed to stand anymore in the buses. Yeah, it's like it's really surreal. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird time to be living in that sense. But it's also really good to get our system tested to see like how the government is handling everything, and if our system is ready to handle something like this. I really don't know, and we don't know how bad it's gonna be. Um, yeah, and also like museums, theaters, uh, the cinema is closed. Yeah, it's just so crazy that you don't know for how long, and like imagine if me and my kid has to have to stay here for like weeks and weeks, and he can't play with other kids. I just don't know. Like I have to be really creative and find ways to entertain him. Like yeah, I don't know. I don't have any family here as well. So it's gonna be challenging, and I mean, of course, we can go outside, but then we have to keep our distance and everything. But maybe I could pretend that sorting his toys is fun, or yeah, I don't know. I mean, he does like to do art, just like his mama. So at least we can do some things together regarding art, and maybe we can paint a bit and stuff like that. But I don't know. This is a really weird situation, and yeah, I just don't know. Just don't know if I have enough food, or if I should go and buy more toilet paper. Seeing how it's like a crisis somewhere, but then again, I don't want to participate in being one of those people who consumes a lot of unnecessary toilet papers. I'm trying to keep my cool and just hoping that I have everything I need in case there is, well, I don't know, in case we need it. Yeah, I was also gonna go to the gym tomorrow. I don't really know anymore because today one gym was shut down because a customer had been there with that had gotten the coronavirus. Also supposed to go to a birthday meeting, or like a bar meeting tomorrow to celebrate my friend. But we still don't know if that's gonna happen, and like, do we have to keep 1 meter distance to each other, or is it just our group, or I don't know, it's really complicated. And then like, can we work from home for like months and months? I don't know. It's strange. But anyway, yeah, I feel free to leave any comments, or if you have any questions, or you want to tell me about your situation or your thoughts on it. And yeah, I'm just really curious to see. And I'm gonna keep on vlogging every now and then. I don't know if it's gonna be every day, but just a bit here and there. And then I could also share some of the art I've been doing for the days. Yes, that's about it.